Welcome everybody to a special edition of Stick to Sports. The reason why this is a special edition is because we're focusing on voting, why it matters, why you should do it, giving you all the reasons why you need to participate in this election. And to do that, to help us, we have invited some of our very special friends to talk about this very important issue. So I'd like to welcome in somebody who is an international soccer star, an activist, and also I like to kindly refer to her as Sue Bird's girlfriend. Megan Rapinoe, thank you for joining Cari and I on Stick to Sports.
Thanks for having me.
So Megan, I can't help but notice that for you, your hair looks pretty tame right now. That only begs the question, because we have a big election coming up, what's gonna be the hair color to just commemorate the fact that we have an election and people need to vote? What is it? You're on the spot.
Hard-hitting journalism.
You know, it's basically going to be whatever Sue Bird is capable of, because we're still in quarantine mode. I actually got the sides shaped up a little bit as soon as I got home. It was getting unruly, but yeah, we're still trying to be safe. So like, I'm really putting Sue to the test here with this hair. Honestly, God knows what color it'll be.
Times are hard out here. When you're quarantined, it's hard out here in these streets.
It's
you got to do whatever you got to
on
do.
On our significant others,
right?
So I feel for Sue already.
So Megan, here's a question. Talk to me about what, in your opinion, voter apathy looks like and how you want to use your platform to help change that.
I feel like to me, people just don't realize how close these elections are. I mean, certainly as you go up the ticket, the margins get a little bit bigger, but in these like DA races and these local races, governor races, it could be a few thousand votes. And I think people just think we have 350 million people in our country. Like, what does that matter? First of all, 100 million people didn't vote in the last election, but like a few thousand votes or a few hundred votes in some of these counties and some of these elections are huge. And also, I feel like we've been told this kind of like overwhelming, like you don't really want to get in politics. And I'm like, the more you're involved, the better it is for you. And the more politicians and policies and all this is going to reflect the needs of your community and of you personally. So I feel like some people try to keep, the citizens out of it. But I think the more people are involved, the better their life will come. I would actually challenge people who like think that their vote doesn't matter, like get really involved for a year and get other people involved in your community for a year and see if your community is better or not. I feel like it will be.
That's good. That's really good advice and a really good challenge to issue people. Something else that you have said is that your mission is to make politics cool. How do you
do that?
Yeah, how do you do that? How do you make politics cool?
I feel like tying in all the ways politics affect our lives. Like I think a lot of times think of politics, something that happens in Washington, but like, I don't know, I think it would be really cool if every month during this pandemic, we were getting $2,000, or every month, everybody didn't have to worry about healthcare, or everybody's lives were a little bit easier. I think we can just make it more accessible, and also like having a really nice life where all your basic needs are met. I think that's cool.
Megan, thank you so much for joining us to talk about this very important issue. And most importantly, for those who are watching right now, go to vote.nike.com. Get involved, as Megan said. Give yourself a year.
A year.
Give yourself a year. Get
I
involved
like that idea.
And see what happens at the end of it. So thank you for joining us, Megan. And you guys go to the polls.
Thank you, Megan.
I'll get the details about what the championship celebration was like later.
Did y'all drink, or are you not going to tell us?
I was drinking through the whole game.
I love it.